guess.
I spent all my money on the car. I condensed my entire life into like plastic drawers, you know, and then, you know, I hit the road.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
I wasn't going to cheer this year.
He went too. He really had a home there. He was basically just waiting for me to make a decision because he wanted to go. And so as soon as I told him, he kind of looked at me and he was like, "Okay, we're gonna do
My
it."
dad called me at 4 a.m. The sheriff just came to my door. I could hear my mom crying in the background. Before I could finish something, he said, "Your brother is dead."
Boys, why not just try practice? Like, I doubt they'll care. And I was like, screw cheer.
Oh, say, can you see?
Stress. It's Palm Springs.
He knew that if I saw him being nervous, like I would get nervous too. I could tell that he was like nervous.
Yeah, it's just a normal comp day, I guess.
You screw around until you gotta get serious.
I was eating pizza with Samson, right?
Got the floor, we're like, dude, no worries, we're gonna have it tomorrow. It's gonna all be good tomorrow.
I'm celebrating my birthday with my mom. You can totally stay with us. I don't want you driving.
Well, I'm on my big, but do you want to ride home?
He just said, Anna was in a car accident. It's just my hands, and are the cops there? And he said no. He said it was a hit and run.
My friend's car just got in an accident. We're just trying to find out what hospital they took him to. There's this guy at the end of the hallway that's like signaling to come into this room.
His dad was so quick to say,
Gone. Kenrod's gone.
Wait, what? We just talked to him.
Mommy's gone. I said, what?
I'm watching all of them like crying and screaming.
I had to break each athlete's heart one at a time.
My best friend.
Trying to figure out what we were gonna do. And I was like, it has to be out of my mind. I knew what the team was gonna decide. I knew they were gonna go on for him.
Did we feel like we could do it and like actually go on the floor and like make it through a routine? We had agreed to this. This is what we all wanted.
What made you decide that you would come back?
winning worlds and winning summit is never at the forefront of our practice plans.
I feel like whoever was going to be on the team needed to see that.
When you really need them,
Did a tier double, snap my leg.
they're always there.
Because of course all we wanted to do was win worlds for Kenny.
CheerForce Nfinity! You are going to world!
Hi.
What did you guys talk about?
You Michaela.
Got more guidance, I guess, but just how I was supposed to move forward and all. I told her like a lot of things I was feeling guilty about having little moments of happiness, how I felt guilty, feeling guilty because he was right here. And I was like, I could just go over there and talk to him, but I'm just gonna like chill here, like he's right there, we're just gonna text back and it'll be fine. Like feeling guilty that I didn't go over and like talk to him. That would have been another time I would have gotten to talk to him, you know, I felt really guilty about that. That I couldn't have gotten to him sooner, that was a big one. because I told myself that, well, maybe if I could have gotten there sooner and like picked him up, like it wouldn't have happened, you know. And she assured me that, like, you know, it, because by the time we had even left, I think it had already happened. And
hey. Yeah. I'm just couldn't sleep, so I'm just gonna head out and just try and clear my mind, I guess. No, I'll be fine. Yeah. I really need some time just to myself. Look, I get it, all right? Listen, I'm good. I'm fine.
I think happiness comes from peace with yourself.
Okay. How do you find peace?
How would I find peace?
Yeah, sure. Just how would you find peace?
One time I had a conversation with Tori, and she told me that, I'll never forget this, she told me that you're a slave to your thoughts. So I think at a time when you free yourself from your mind is when you find peace. That's it. Because, you know, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is on heaven. Right?
Yeah.
So I think you find that heaven when you find peace with yourself.
But the second he said that my brother was dead, by the nanosecond, felt fucking wrong. That time was still moving, and that something like that really happened.
Bye.
Oh, shit.
Shade.
I had never competed at NCAA before.
Right before Dallas.
I was extremely excited to compete at NCAA for the first time ever, you know, because I really like the jacket. It was a black jacket.
Yeah.
I get a text message from Nicole saying Samson hurt himself. And I said, oh my God.
Samson tumbled and
landed on a foam roller
and rolled his ankle. I know this sounds like a joke. It sounds like I'm joking. If you know Samson, you know it's completely plausible. Like that can happen.
As soon as I landed on that thing and that happened, I wasn't surprised. I was like, of fucking course. And literally, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad or upset. I was just like, that's just the universe for me, you know? I wasn't upset whatsoever. It would have been my first year competing there, and I didn't get to. And
a roller, a back roller on the floor.
I was sitting with Brendan, and then like I took off my shoe, and then me and him were just chilling, and I was like, okay.
He ends up with this fat watermelon on his ankle, but walks out of the gym. Fine. Can't put all the pressure in the world on it.
No, but what's funny is Brendan, he got on the phone, and I was like, damn, you already got somebody like that?
We contact Brandon Hunter, we contact Jace, we can't contact Ted, he's on the floor.
After jams, I didn't hear anything for a week or something. Thought I was home free. I was like, woo, did my due diligence. Got put on the team. I think Nicole called me. She always calls me. It's never Anna. And Nicole's always, hey, so. I'm like, so is he better? His knee's good? Well, we don't know. How many days can you come?
We are, once again, frantically panicking to figure out what are we going to do to protect this team. Like, it has to all be for something, more now than ever.
I said, okay, call Jace.
Jace, 2015 world champion.
Did you want this light? Ooh, yeah, good. I'm not supposed to say anything?
Well, actually just really quickly tell me how...
This is hard.
And she said, Jace isn't even here. I said, I don't care. I said, Jace will be at Dallas. Just call him and tell him we need him. And he was there.
On the next flight out.
I flew over, I was exhausted, I was so sick, and showed up, like slept all day at the family house, and went to practice, did the full outs, learned the parts, left, flew to Dallas, and did the damn thing.
After a week of preparation, his gym sending us videos. The next time we saw him was NCA. He flew in the night we did, and we were able to practice in a ballroom. He went on the floor and he hit everything. We were in first place. And unfortunately on day two
of NCA in the Sunfell. And I was like,
that sucked. Like, I'm a realist. So if a mistake was gonna happen, any stunt group other than that one, please. And it had to be Cadence.
he would have just been happy to be here. And that's it. Like, he would have been happy to like come to a competition like this and be on a team like this. And after like they announced this as silver, I was like, he would have just been happy just to be here and to experience what we all felt on the floor and what the performance was like. Like, he would have loved that.
take small bites as your team. The flop stuff that you guys did last night was not bad. Your elites were beautiful. Very good. It was the co-eds that we lost it. And the co-eds,
Just like I said, you find beauty in death, and that's one of the parts, and that's one of the things Kenrod did. He brought everyone together.
We've been through way too much just to throw it away.
because of course all we wanted to do was win worlds for Kenrod.
Why did you keep going? You wouldn't want me quitting on something that we started. You would want me to finish it out.
You know, if whatever differences people had on the team, whatever, at the end of the day, they put it aside. Maybe they wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for Kenrod.
Shut all those problems down. Dude.
Yeah, and just really become a family.
If you stop, you don't have nowhere to go. And that's why he's taking off, okay? So you gotta take like one more step over. You can back up when it's time. So you gotta take one more step over because Sal has nowhere to go.
So, like going to Worlds, it was different. And like I've been to Worlds plenty of times, but this year was fucking different, dude. It was like, this is like larger than life kind of shit.
I just remember getting on that plane. I was thinking like, all right, we're about to do this for fucking Kenrod. Like everything that we do is for him. Everything.
I don't know, it was like he was just giving us more. Every single thing that we did, it was like, okay, let's do better, let's do better, let's do better.
We have to do this.
Sleeping is for Kenrod. Like eating is for Kenrod. Like everything that we do is for Kenrod. Everything. Because he would be doing everything for us if he was here.
And when you put your heart into something as much as these kids did, you're unstoppable.
They finished the very end of the pyramid, that last dismount.
Another athlete gets hurt. And not just any athlete, another big heart and soul of what keeps it all together.
But he goes to the ground, and as everybody starts jamming to the dance, he's crawling off the floor, and I'm like, what happened? I'm like, we just stuck. Like, what happened? I didn't even see it. of marsh, and I was just praying that everything was going to be fine. And I actually believed that he was going to go home and ice and be good to go. I mean, he'll be fine. He's not going to let anything hold him back from that last one, that last performance.
He's hurt. He's out. Ted's in again.
Good old Ted again.
I saw the video of him like catching the crate out of the thing like the other day, and like I did think, I was like, oh shit, like, oh.
Have you asked me yet if I enjoy coaching Nfinity? If I told you yes, I might have lied.
It's because I'm one with back problems. I was like, chiropractor, a few massages, he'll be good to go.
As professional as Ted is, he couldn't get to not one practice before they left. Ted, you have to be at a practice. And he was like, Anna, I can't. And he was like, I have this and I have that. I said, that doesn't matter. Please get to practice. It's world. Just know, he would watch the video, and he would arrive in Florida and know his parts. And he did, of course. He surely wasn't going to let me down and not know his parts. Because then I would say I told him so, and then he'd be in big trouble.
Did my laundry, packed, flew out the next morning. Watched the video, a bunch. Oh, I tumbled that day at practice. I did all my tumbling. I did a few fake Mark Foos. But I didn't really know it, and I learned the rest of the routine on my flight. People probably thought I was crazy because I was like, because I never did, there was parts I never did. And so I just marked it probably 400 times because I'm obsessive, I guess.
He knew it, and we had our first field practice. And I remember marking through it, and doing this part of the pyramid and then that part of the pyramid because he had never done that part. And I just kept going, are you okay? Do you need to do it again? Do you need to do it again? And of course Ted was like once or twice and done, and he didn't need hours and hours. And then we had one other practice at a facility.
I did a full out just to make sure I could get through it. I did two. Or I did one and a half. I don't remember. I have a video.
I just wanted more than anything for them to be okay emotionally taking the floor that weekend, because I knew that it was going to be really hard for them.
That can be of all 5 teams that are in the U.S., there's a reason why they're in first. The details. Okay?
CheerForce Nfinity. 1, 2, 3. CheerForce Nfinity.
Elbow kisses.
I know.
Go get.
So, we're having a little barbecue. Having a little barbecue, and
Ella decided to have a dance off.
she's tapping me on my shoulder, and she was like, I want to have a sass off. All right. And I remember we were just going at it. Dude, she like blew in my face. She like did this one. She was like,
And for my last one, I did.
But I thought I wasn't gonna be like salty about it, but I was a little salty. I was like, oh, she just showed you up for everybody.
Ella. And I was like,
And then did a back walkover split out of it, and I was like, I gotta up this one. I thought of something quick. Think of something. And I was like, all right, I got it.
I think maybe he did a leap to splits or something.
Do a ball and a split.
His hamstring was pulled.
like, oh, ow, ouch.
I should write a book. Hearing myself say this stuff out loud, I sound loco crazy.
You can't write it.
It sounds made up.
You can't write it, yeah.
It sounds made up. Like no one's gonna read past page 6. Because in page 6, 3 people are already hurt.
I felt it go like this. It was like something pulling like this. Oh my gosh. I woke up the next morning and I looked at Austin and I was like, I can't move my leg. So like he had to like pick me up out of the bed. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So scared to tell Anna and Brendan and everyone. So I didn't say anything to anyone.
Somebody eventually was like, no, like, you need to go tell her right now because you're not.
And I was freaking out the whole time in warm-ups about my tumbling. Warmed up a punch front, I was like, hurt a little bit, but I'm good, I got it. And I never warm up a standing full. Those things freak me out. I remember getting set, and I'm like, oh yeah, we about to hit this routine, man.
And so Caleb
just splatted to the floor, like, boom. Like my head went like did this onto the floor, like skinned my whole face.
So note, Ella, there will not be any dance-offs.
No more sass-offs. I was like, bye. Of course I didn't tell her that, but I was like, but you know me, it's never not gonna stop.
But we did that. We went out there on day one, and they did pretty well. And we felt pretty good about it, and made it back. And we were so excited because the year before that we did not make it back. And so we were very grateful and very excited to have that last opportunity, that last big party on the floor.
After day one, you know, we had a good performance. It wasn't incredible, but it wasn't tragic. It was decent. And, you know, as the cheerleading world knows, there was, again, a discrepancy in interpreting the rules. You know, we're no stranger to controversy in the large co-ed international division over the years. You know, the whole only 3 U.S. teams get to go on has always been, you know, a source of stress for anyone in that division, especially because, you know, traditionally there are so many talented U.S. teams, and if it went straight off of score, you know, most of the U.S. teams would be in a final situation. And, you know, back in 2015, there was a whole debacle where they ended up letting 4 teams into finals. And again, 4 teams were taken into finals. And I'd like to say that Les Stella was incredible throughout this whole process. He, you know, he called all of us coaches in and owners, and he basically said, I made a mistake, and I apologize. This is how we interpreted the rules, and, you know, moving forward, that won't happen again, but we have announced it, and all 4 teams are going into finals. And it was frustrating. It was really frustrating. And to take nothing away from the 4 teams that made it into finals, because all 4 teams were incredible. And, you know, on any given day, the team that was in 4th would have made it in, no problem, you know? And so if it would have been reversed day 1 and we would have fallen down and had all those deductions and not made it in, we wouldn't have deserved to be in day 2 either. So, you know, and again, Top Gun, incredible. I'll say their name because they're amazing and we all know who I'm talking about. Total respect for their program. They are incredible. Going into finals, it was kind of all right, it is what it is. We don't have any power here. We can't change the rules. We have to just go out there and exactly. We've been here before and it worked out for the best. And so honestly, I think that maybe that's why I didn't freak out as much, because I had this, everything happens for a reason. Everything happened. And you and I,
we were
right there, like, it's gonna happen. This is why, like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a need for me to freak out because I knew it was gonna be okay. It happened for a reason.
Champion in the International Open Large Co-Ed Level 5 Division. Let's hear it for Top Gun!
In addition to the fact that watching all of my kids and coaches and parents and everybody took it like a champ, might I add. Our kids, they could have been so immature, they could have been so petty, they could have reacted, especially in this day and age with social media, they could have gone on there and just been brats. And I was so proud of the way everybody handled it and took it in stride and was gracious, and that made me all the more, you know? You would think that people reacting negatively would have fired me up. It was the opposite. It was the fact that I watched my kids go through hell and that I watched them take that with grace. It showed me that these kids are worth fighting for.